So you work with some of the greats, John Witherspoon, Charlie Murphy, with two of those. Rest in peace for both of those. How was that working with them?
It was an absolute honor. It was an absolute pleasure to say that not only did I work with them dudes, but they was my friends, and they were great men. And may God bless their families and their legacies. And it was man, I feel the same way as any fan that's watching it. Like, nigga, I call nigga, Charlie Murphy up here, nigga, right now. You know what I'm saying? So it was an honor and a pleasure, especially to be connected with them. You know, especially at the point of their career, you know, point of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Near the twilight of their lives, to be, you know, part of what they were doing when they went out. And God bless them both. I think I heard about John online, on Instagram or something. It kind of f***ed me up. And Charlie, I think Aaron called me and told me Charlie died. And that hurt like a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you a funny thing about Charlie real quick, because I know we got a few minutes. Charlie was my friend. And it up that Eddie Murphy, one of my favorite comics, and Charlie Murphy began to be one of my favorite comics as well, they brothers, and this nigga my friend. Charlie would call me and talk to me, and I have to get off the phone with this nigga. Like, all right, you know, we talk for like an hour and a half, like, oh, all right, Charlie, it just stopped raining, I gotta go wash my car.
You finding any reason to get off the phone.
But he's a great dude though. Charlie would call and check on me during the off season, and I love that dude. God bless him.
Real dudes right there. I met Charlie at a weed festival. Charlie Murphy, he pulled up in a limo. I thought that was hard. He pulled up to on Pico. Like, Pico is not a street that you pull up on a limo on, and that nigga slid on a limo on Pico. Like, kinda, it was a circle like this. I rolled the blunt, so it'd be when it got to him, that's Charlie Murphy. So I saw it, I was like, oh, he just hit my blunt. But I didn't want to make it known, like, Charlie! How that hitting? Like, you know, I didn't want to do it like that, but he hit my weed. I felt good.
Charlie was a real nigga, and he got me in the stand-up. Charlie made me. Charlie the one that urged me to look at it more serious and start taking it. And John too. John said, "Get that money. Don't stop getting that money." And he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And both were inspirations, because their careers started taking off later on in their lives. Like, you know, Charlie was well over 40 before he really started cracking, right. And John as well, even though they had been going for a long time. So again, I'm much older than a lot of my friends in this game, and that inspired me to keep going. Because one thing about funny, it don't have no expiration. You can be old as a mother and still be funny. You probably can't rap and pop that like you used to, but you can be funny. Right. Yeah. That's for damn sure.
Up until Paul Mooney dementia kicked in, he was sitting in that chair, homie. Like, I'm doing it till then.
Even in dementia, that might be funny. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot my closer.